How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? It is so good to be here again on WFTB 104.1 FM, the Teddy and Monica show. Monica, it is so good to see you today. I'm tripping like I don't get to see you.
Right, like you don't
But
get to
it
see
is
me.
amazing to see you doing what we're doing, y'all. I want to start out real quick, y'all, just to talk about what the world is going through, and we just want to put out a special, not even a moment of silence, but just to say we're thinking about the people in LA and what they're going through. And y'all, I stayed up last night, couldn't go to sleep watching what LA is going through, y'all. Could you imagine losing everything to fire and your life just changing like that, y'all? That thing right there has really, really been something to watch and see. So I say this, y'all, we got to be grateful. And when I tell you I am grateful that we are alive, living, and it didn't happen to us, because it could have been us, y'all. We could have been the ones that lost everything. It could have been water. It could have been anything. So, y'all, we put a special prayer out for the people in LA, and we just want to say, let them know that we're praying for them, and we're here praying, trying to just send our faith together to God. You got anything you want to say about it, baby?
I mean, yeah, I'm piggyback on you, but much prayers for the people in LA, and then much prayer for us because we all had a winter storm on Friday, and some of us got a day off of work. Yeah, so glad everybody is safe. A lot of people were out building snowmans and just doing things with their loved ones during this time. Where mine, we were watching a lot of sports and just doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
A day of rest.
Yes, it was. Yes, and
yes.
it's definitely needed.
Yes,
but
a day of eating and walking and eating and walking and eating and walking.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about just being at home, but my goodness, every time I walked by the refrigerator, I had to open
You
it.
felt like getting some. I
I'm
understand
glad that today was Monday and we're back at work, because if I had to stay home any longer, I think we ate about everything in this house.
Yeah, it was good though.
Yeah, it was a good rest. So I thank Lord for the snow, and it was so pretty outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't get it a lot.
Nope.
But tonight, y'all, like I keep telling y'all, God is always bringing special people to the table to come sit down with the Teddy and Monica show and sacrificial conversations. And tonight, I have y'all a friend, y'all, that I've been knowing this brother for almost all my life. We met when we were little boys, teenage boys, and I've seen him just grow. I've seen his life. I've seen some of the things he went through, and I say I want to get in, and a lot of different people that went through a lot of different walks of life, and a lot of people that I know, and I'm blessed to know this brother. I am truly blessed to know him. So real quick, y'all, I want to introduce you all, because I don't want to tell his story. I'm going to let him tell his story to y'all. But I want to introduce y'all to my guy, my boy, Chris Galloway, y'all. And this, like I say, childhood friend. Childhood friend. And introduce yourself, man. Give us a little resume tonight on the people tonight, baby boy.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. It's your boy. My name is Chris Galloway. Man, me and Teddy, we grew up, man, way back in the day. I appreciate you having me out today.
Yes. So give us a small resume, man. What's popping off in your life right now, Chris?
Oh, man, well, I got a food truck now. I used to have a brick and mortar over on Gallatin Road, G's Barbecue. I did that for about almost 10 years over there.
Okay.
Yeah. And, when COVID hit, it kind of everything shut down, and, it came to where I felt like I was at a standstill.
Okay.
It just, God, he made me think about what I really wanted to do, because I kind of had got tired of the spot. And, man, COVID went by, and I took about a year off after COVID. Trying to really just feel where I wanted to go with it. And I just lucked up, and God blessed me with a food truck, because I always had wanted to do a food truck. And it just seemed like the time was right. the finances had came to where I needed to be. You know, a blessing.
Okay.
Had came to me. So
real quick, it's a little bit more about you. We gonna get off into that entrepreneur part, but
yeah,
I know that you're a happily married man. You know?
I am. Yeah. 25 years just celebrated.
Oh wow!
What's your wife? What's the wife's name, baby?
Oh man, Shawana Galloway. Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, I love you, baby.
Yeah.
You got to sit there.
You got to put that out there.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we got 2 kids, 3 kids.
Okay.
We got 3 grandkids.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Okay.
You shouldn't have said that on this show. Because somebody is dying for some grandkids. Oh my!
Wait to get her.
It's a beautiful thing.
Man, I can't wait. So you done got that before me, bro.
I did.
I ain't jealous, but I'm thanking God that you got to see that, man. Because that's what second generation in your life that you getting to see, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man. Yeah. So real quick, because you already jumped into our conversation a little bit, man. But a lot of y'all out there, me and Chris growing up, y'all, we went through a lot of ups and downs. We really didn't have a lot. We seen some things, man. You know what I'm saying? And when I think about the days that we would be together, think about some of them days that we were together.
Yes.
I mean, go ahead.
I remember back when we had our singing group. Remember that?
Exactly.
Unison.
Exactly.
Yeah. Unison. And we had a concert that night. You remember that?
Yeah.
We were at Fisk University.
Fisk University, bro.
Yeah, and Teddy, he showed up and was the big brother that we needed at the time.
Man, yeah.
And I'll never forget that.
Man, and when I tell y'all Unison was on point, y'all, they were the Nashville Jodeci, is what we call these boys.
Jagged Edge.
You want to say Jagged Edge?
Jagged Edge, they took our spot.
They took y'all spot instead of being y'all, man. Because y'all was about to get signed, wasn't you?
Yeah, we was doing work with Dallas Austin, going to Atlanta, recording with him.
Yeah.
And at the time, we met... what's her name? Tony Braxton.
Okay.
Yeah. Tony Braxton was there recording at one of the studios that we were going into. Yeah. We did work with Gary Jenkins.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a deal with a record label, and we got to work with him. I mean, Levert. We got to do some shows with Levert.
Yeah,
man, it was a big time in my life.
Yeah, and how, man, you had to been what around that age?
17.
17, yeah.
16, 17.
Yeah, man, yeah. I remember them days, y'all. Those were great days, and that's one thing that we do have in common, you all. We grew up in the musical field, you all. We were out there singing. We started in church. My guy named Billy Page.
Yeah.
Y'all, Billy, we give it up. Sean Murray, Quentin Bush.
Yeah.
My
boy, R.I.P. Brian Fitzgerald, too.
Yeah.
That was my boy, man. That was my brother that I didn't have.
Yeah, man.
My brother from another mother.
Yeah, and I miss Brian, y'all. I can say this, baby. But Mom, you don't remember Unison back in the day? You must don't remember.
You have never said anything about Unison.
Okay.
She seen us at the Battle of the Halftime. Was at White's Creek.
Yeah.
That was before my time.
Nah.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
So, are you saying you all, because he went to White's Creek.
We went to Glencliff. Our singing group, majority of the people that went to Glencliff except Sean.
And I had already graduated when they was doing that. You gotta understand, I'm a little older than Chris, so I had graduated. So you was around, but
this was like 89.
Yeah.
See, we didn't meet till 90.
So
there you go.
I'm about to get in trouble. I'm sorry.
Was it somebody else?
There you go. You wouldn't know was it somebody else.
Yeah.
Look. Let's get back to the conversation, to the sacrificial conversations, because it was no, ma'am, no.
Yeah.
But for real though. No, for real, y'all. Let's bring it back.
Okay.
But I really want to say, bro, just to watch you grow and watch the boys grow. I still get along, and I see a lot of them. I see Billy a lot. He's still doing stuff in the industry. I see Sean a couple of times, and I get to holler him Cento every now and again. You know, but
I stay in touch with him.
okay.
Yep.
But I see you all. I see you a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want you to give a little testimony, man, about where you came from, you know, and how you got into the business that you are. And I want you to start at a young age, Chris, because I'm an open book. I'm not scared to give people, you know, what life may have took me, bro. So give us a little bit about the history of where you started as a young man and what made you actually want to get off into entrepreneurship.
Man, it to say like to go back to young, I can remember those days, you know, when I'm over my granny house and granny in there in the kitchen and she cooking Sunday dinner and she always have 2 meats and about 6 different sides.
Yeah.
And she make this cornbread, and if anybody know me, they know my grandmother used to make the best hot water cornbread that you would ever taste.
Yeah.
The people at the church would actually come down from church. It would be like you giving out free money. The line is so long outside to get cornbread.
Wow, boy.
And she got me in there with her, and I'm helping her make the cornbread, boiling the water for her. She wouldn't let me touch the water when she doing it. But, you know, she had me to put the water on the stove. And, you know, and just always being around her in the kitchen, it just made me want to cook.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got an old soul. It's funny when I go and I do these catering jobs, and the people, they like, man, that's probably, man, I can just imagine you probably got your wife cooking all this good food. And I was like, to myself, I cooked that. Yeah, but like I said, it started, you know, just doing the things that I saw my granny doing, being in the kitchen and helping her. That just gave me the drive.
And I never knew that you was cooking back then because we was doing so many other things, bro. I never saw you in the kitchen, bro.
Man, that's what was funny because I really didn't want everybody to know that I was trying to cook. You know, back then, you know, ain't nobody been you cooking. You in the kitchen, you a girl.
Yeah.
You know, you supposed to be out here playing football. When I come outside, I beat you up and bust you up in football, but I'm still in here fixing these biscuits and helping her roll out dough.
Okay, man.
To make them dumplings.
That's powerful.
Oh wow.
I'm cold with it.
Oh, you cold with it? Okay.
That's powerful, Chris. That's where you went. So, when you was growing up, did you go to culinary school, college? Did you do anything like that, or
not at that age? At that age, I just really was just doing it because I like to do it. But nah, man. I mean, I had some bumps in the road, you know, that really kind of straightened me out, man.
Talk to us.
I mean, I did some messed up stuff, you know, back in the day, and you know, people done been through that, but I ended up having to do some time.
Okay.
So I was incarcerated for, it wasn't but a year, but shoot, it was the longest year of my life.
I feel yeah.
But, you know, and I made a vow to myself that I wasn't going to keep on coming back to jail because this, you know, this ain't for me.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm getting too old and, you know, having to go through all this probation and paying this man money and, you know, just, it was too much.
Yeah.
And I just said, I'm going to figure out a way to make it a different path when I get out this time.
Yeah, okay.
And I told everybody there that I was going to get myself together. I was going to go to culinary school and I was going to open me a restaurant because that's what I always wanted, was a restaurant.
Okay.
And I did that.
Yeah. So did you go to culinary school?
I did. I went to Nashville State.
Wow, bro.
Yeah. I did the culinary program in Nashville State.
Bro, that's powerful, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, You know, it's exciting me just to hear, because see, I didn't know all this story right here, Chris. I'm sitting there thinking that you just, in the kitchen guy, but you actually,
you remember I cut hair too. I went to the barber college.
Okay.
Remember before I was cooking.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
I just had to find my way, and like I said, I never thought that it would just be me cooking. That was just really my passion. I thought that I was just good at it.
Wow.
But it took me over, and I said, what better than going to work for somebody else than being my own boss? Let's try that this time.
That's good stuff.
So pretty quick. So the culinary school, I know you learned, it's nothing like learning from your granny.
Nah.
So when you went to culinary school, is it just them teaching you the basics? Because to me, what your grandmother taught you in the kitchen, they can't, to me, teach you that.
No, it was to just get that extra expertise as far as what I exactly really, to take me to that next level. It enhanced my skills, me going to school, and then too, learning the business part.
Oh, okay.
Of own your own business, because you have to do all of that business. You have to do like basic math, like all of that, English and stuff. You have to do all of that again.
Okay.
So it ain't just going to culinary school and just cooking. You do the books, but the business part is really what I needed. To help me get my stuff together as far as what I needed to do to run my business.
That's good stuff.
So how long would you say you went to school?
I did a 2-year program.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So another question real quick. I'm going to let you talk, Chisholm. So I know you've done cutting hair, and then you own the brick and mortar and the food truck.
Yes.
So out of all of that, what is your favorite?
The food truck.
The food truck is out of those.
Yeah, I get to venture out more. It's more so, you pick and choose where you want to be at the location, and if you can go to somewhere where it's crowded, it's foot traffic. That always helps when you got a food truck, because the more people in the area, the more time I have for them to smell that smoke on that smoker going, and give them to come over there to see what we got. Okay,
so the brick and mortar, because your barbecue was so good, when you have the brick and mortar, you can build relationships with people. Whereas if you're in the food truck, it's like different people. You understand where I'm going? It's like different people on a daily basis. So do you miss those relationships when you had the brick and mortar, or do you it better just the food truck, different people each and every day?
Well, I'm always grateful for the customers, that I had, and believe it or not, I still have people that they came as customers when we had our brick and mortar. They come to our location.
Okay.
Because I post like where I'm at, like if I'm at a location, I go live. And give the address, or where we're gonna be at. We might be here for 4 hours, and we might get ready to pack up and go somewhere else. So I do a live stream and try to keep the customers, up to date where we'll be. Yeah. I do giveaways. Check us out. Yeah, G's Barbecue and Catering on Facebook.
Yeah, and give us when you say that Facebook name again, or you got a website, anything you want to give out real quick?
G's Barbecue and Catering at Facebook.com, and then GZ_BBQ on Instagram.
Okay.
So Chris, what meats do you barbecue? Give me a rundown.
Okay, we do brisket. I do pulled pork. I make the best slab of ribs you ever had in your life.
So are we talking about spare ribs or baby back?
Spare ribs, whole slab ribs. Yeah.
Okay.
Either one. Rib tips.
Okay.
Yeah. Turkey legs, smoked sausages, pretty much whatever you want, I got.
Okay, do you do bologna?
And my man, he make the meanest fish sandwich.
Oh wow, you got fish too, fried fish?
Whiting fish, yes.
Oh wow! Now you skipped on my bologna question, and we like some bologna.
I do barbecue bologna, but more so like at an event. But I hook you up. I got you.
Okay. So yeah, brisket is one of my favorites, and I think Theodore, he's been venturing out with the pulled pork and chicken. You left chicken off. You do all kind of chicken.
I do chicken.
Smoked chicken.
I do.
Look at you. Wings.
I even got a twist that I do to my wings. I do a smoked and deep fried smoked chicken wing.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Look at you. Okay, I see.
And I'm up here hungry right now.
I meant to bring some tonight, but we had that storm to hit this weekend. I unfortunately left my wood uncovered, so.
Oh wow! Yeah, you know that.
I know. I was so happy to see the snow.
I
wasn't even thinking about it.
Hey, you and me both.
Yeah.
Look, I'm ready for some more.
There you go.
I don't know about all that.
I didn't know the day off.
That make us. We don't make money when entrepreneurs don't make money when it snows. Come on.
That's all right, cause our Lord and Savior just take care of you. All your needs.
Yeah,
all your needs.
He always provides.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
So, Chris, I got a couple of questions I want to jump in on you. Do you feel like you get the support of our community, or do you get the support of other communities when in being in the business with the food truck? What type of support do you feel you get the most?
Our people, they step out when they see us and they know that it's us. They come out, and I'm appreciative of that.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. But it's like when the people taste it. They know. Everybody.
Okay.
It's been people that come in and tell me that they remind them of their granddaddy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what has been some of the hardest challenges? Because I want to talk a little bit about the entrepreneur side of this thing. What has been some of the hardest challenges that you've had? First of all, with the brick and mortar, what was one of the hardest challenges you had with that? And then what's some of the hardest challenges you had with the food truck? Because, see, I don't want people to get this thing and think that, okay, I can just go out there and buy me a truck and get out there and run it and it's just going to run the way. Because, you got to understand, we got to commit our entrepreneurship, our business to God. We got to work unto the Lord, man. And give me some of the ups and the downs. Start with the brick and mortar first, then we'll go to the food truck situation. Ups and downs, pros and cons. Give them to us, baby.
To me, man, the brick and mortar, the hardest thing for me was the overhead.
Okay.
The overhead, it get overwhelming sometimes, especially with the people that I had to deal with at the time. It kind of got a bit much, it was misunderstandings about payments that I had made and supposedly hadn't made, and I was having the rent man come by, he collecting money orders and saying that I didn't give him money orders. So It kind of came down to, grimy stuff like that, and, just having to deal with them that, particular time, but the downs, just finding people to work and be, come in on time.
Wow.
You deal with people, but I know everybody have, stuff going on in their life, and some stuff is understandable, but hard, it's hard to find good workers.
It's hard to find good workers, man. Especially, and I didn't mean to jump into you, especially when you're the owner of the situation, man. It's like even your family, if you're dealing with some of them, it's like I don't want to use the word jealous, but it's like some of them don't want to kick in and work as hard as you work, because if we work together, the goal that we can reach, we can make it together, and we all rise. But I feel you on that part, bro, because I done seen so many workers working Beverly's of Nashville. I got 3 girls that's done been with me a long time, and I got to shout them out: Miss Tia Jones, Tammy Terry, and Tanisha Hambrick. Them 3 girls just done stood by me, man. And
it mean a lot,
man. When you got somebody that really care and they see the vision, and I mean, how do you make people see the vision that you have when you're the owner, man?
It's hard. Every now and then you find that diamond in the rough.
Yeah,
your ride or die that kind of understands, what you expect and where you want to take it to.
Yes, sir.
I guess you just have to just keep working with them.
I get that, keep working with them, but you look like you got something you want to say. Come on.
No, I just want, because I have never worked in the food industry. Now, I do love cooking and doing different things like that, but just to hear you talk about it. So no one wanted to like undergird you and just really grasp.
No.
No, I'm just saying as a worker to, because I would love to like, because he barbecues and I, and my son and others have come just to watch him. So I'm like, this day and age, do you think the young kids just don't take it seriously? Because to me, they can take your craft and go and, teach someone else and he can just keep going on and on. Because it's nothing like good barbecue.
Yeah.
And it's not, how do I put it? It's not a lot of it out here. Some people think they can barbecue, but they really cannot barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So I'm like, to learn from you, I'm like, how foolish can one be? I guess I'm saying. So I know you said you got different workers. I guess they would just come in just to earn a paycheck, but really don't have that passion to learn how to barbecue. Is that how you put it?
It would just be certain things that would go on. Like I said, they wouldn't show up, or it's something going on with my child, or it's just excuses.
The day-to-day excuses.
Yeah, but I have good workers, and something happened and they had to move on. And
okay.
Yeah.
So do you ever put your family, like your wife, in to come help your kids?
That's who hold it down for me.
Okay.
My wife and kids. Yeah, I can tell them what we need to do. Set the game plan up. And they fall in and we handle it.
Wow.
Yes. Shout out to my kids, because they would come in when they would get out of school.
Oh, wow.
And help out. Come in and help clean up and take orders for me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I miss it. I do. Yeah. I miss having my brick and mortar. So, maybe God will bless us with something else coming soon.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so maybe you have both of them, the brick and mortar and the food truck. Yeah, that speaks volumes right there.
So real quick, jump to the food truck. What's something? Because you gave us a couple. Hold on, give me a positive though about that brick and mortar that you.
Like she said, the relationships that I made with people.
Gotcha.
It's been 10, 12 years since we first met, and we be on the street. Going into the grocery store, or just be out at the festival, and people would come up and be like, "Hey, gee, man, when you gonna have some more of those ribs?" And I used to come there when I was coming in from out of town somewhere.
Right.
Now we live here, and he actually, remembered me out of this big old crowd of people.
Work unto the Lord, baby.
I don't even remember that you knew me from there, but
oh wow,
thanks. Yeah.
So Chris, have you ever thought about venturing out into creating your own barbecue sauces or seasonings? Or you already done it, or what?
I'm working on it.
You working on it? Okay.
Yeah. I make a mean sauce too. I just got to get it perfected.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's another thing. Like you were saying, T. Like if we get that going, shoot, you making money on a rainy day.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah. So jump to the food truck, bro. Ups and downs because I got a couple of bros that I know that has started food trucks. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, just for me, speaking as of with me, like I just don't work the truck as much as I should and I can. Experiencing, those times when you got your downtime. Like now it's kind of cold, so, people really don't get out and come to food trucks as much as they do when it's warm.
Yeah.
On the warmer months, and then, like I said, you have those days where you might not be able to get into your certain location that you use at when you are there when it's warmer. That's one of the downfalls. And then of course, maintenance. Yeah. Maintenance costs and stuff like that. But I mean the better part to me is, like I said, you get to go to different locations and stuff. Working the festivals, music festivals. I got a music festival that I do in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Every year, Muddy Roots.
Okay.
This will be our 11th year. No, 12th. It'll be my 12th year doing the Muddy Roots Festival. And this is usually about 6,000-7,000 people.
Wow.
And I'm the only barbecue man there. They have other vendors, but the people love G's barbecue.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Bro.
Yeah, people, and they come from everywhere. Sweden, Europe. I even had people that came from Russia one time. They talking about me over in Russia.
Wow, boy.
Them turkey legs.
Wow.
When they pick it up, the bone just fell out.
Come on, boy.
Wow.
That's what I'm at to
So
have.
have you ever been at the state fair?
No,
How the fair comes in?
I hadn't been to the fair yet.
What about Bonnaroo?
I was thinking about it, but I hadn't made Bonnaroo either.
Yeah, Bonnaroo yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. That's a lot of work.
Okay, African Street Festival.
I've done the African Street Festival
Okay.
before. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, on Jefferson Street. Yeah, we did good there.
Okay. So you done been around. You done got around to some places.
Yeah. I do a lot more private events and catering now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we've been focusing on, trying to make that grow.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
So if y'all could throw a prayer in there for me for that,
Bro, prayer,
so we can grow that.
Prayer, and we gonna use you on a couple of
Oh
events,
yes.
bro.
You know, my
Alright.
mind I already been wondering.
I'm gonna make it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
We gonna take this thing up, and that's like I say, trying to promote entrepreneurship in the African American community, y'all. Because one thing that I'm gonna say real quick is that we have to push businesses now, you all. With the way the world is going, my boy, you in a powerful spot right now. You got to understand that, man. And my prayer and my thing for you is to continue to be the best, man. Make sure that your chicken. I know you keep that bad boy clean to the T.
Yes.
I know you don't play when it come down to your food. I know you on point with everything you doing, bro. So this has been one of them days that I really, really want to get G's Barbecue out there. Get people to understand that we have some important black men that's doing some special things out here. And bruh, we're gonna push it. We're gonna push it. G's Barbecue. Give us give us all your information, because I want to make sure they hear that while they on this air tonight. Give us your information one more time, bro.
It's G's Barbecue and Catering on Facebook. G's Barbecue and Catering at facebook.com, and you can get me on Instagram at GZ_BBQ.
Okay. Good stuff. So I want to take a curve real quick. Look, we're gonna take a curveball right here.
Okay.
And Monica brought it up. Now, with having your food truck and your business, how has it intertwined with your family life? What does that thing look like?
Yes, work-life balance.
Yeah.
It's hard. Sometimes, it might be nice that I might not get out of there till 11, 12 o'clock at night, but I had a program that I was supposed to have showed up, but I couldn't. It had its rips, and but having the restaurant to have my kids come in and they learn working a business, on both ends.
Yeah.
As far as working up, helping make orders, or either up and taking money at the cash register. It kind of gave them a sense of, like I said, early skills of being ready, to help them when they do get old enough, that they see how it's going.
Yeah.
Well, I want to piggyback on that because as my husband's an entrepreneur, I understand he had to miss a lot of games, recitals, birthday parties, meaning like if I want him to go with me as co-parent, parents to another child's birthday party. So it is a lot of work, and it is a lot of just sacrifice that you all have to give up. And it's not like you all try to, but when the business side is calling you all, then you have no choice.
Yep.
And so I just commend both of you because, you can't get that time back.
Man, that was good. And that's one thing I'm learning, bro. So what is your balance with the wife and the family? Have you found that space yet, or are you still looking for that balance?
The balance is there.
Okay.
But it took time.
Okay.
Yeah, it took time. But like I said, if she need me to do something, if I need her to do something, then we compromise and we get it done.
Yeah. So that's
I got a strong woman behind me.
That's that.
Right with me, not behind me.
Yeah.
I got a strong woman with me right there on that. So
that's good stuff. So she pretty much do all the paperwork, the booking, and all that.
Man, she basically does everything. Yeah.
You just take care of the meat.
Hey, I'm the meat man.
I say I'm the hell man, and I can throw that out there because she does it, man. Pay the bills, make sure we got toilet paper. It's a two-way thing when it's a family business, man, and I'm grateful. So that's another thing I'm gonna throw out there. If you are in a relationship, you married, let's say married, because I love the word marriage. That's one thing that we promote on this show. We promote that thing because it's powerful out there. You ought to have a woman by your side. All my brothers out there, I say this a lot. You out here by yourself trying to get it in. Hey, if you trying to be an entrepreneur, Chris, when you say it's vital,
it is.
It's vital to have a beautiful woman by your side that can help you take it to the next level, bro.
Yes, I agree.
Man, come on. So real quick, man, I told you I was going to ask you this question, man. I know you went through a couple of health problems. That's one thing I'm trying to push for black men as well, okay? Because being an entrepreneur, you got to understand, if you build all this stuff up and we don't take care of this body,
it's over with.
And we don't do what we're supposed to do with these bodies, it's all done in vain. So give me what's some things that you know that you got to take care of, or what happened actually, because I know you went through a little surgery yourself. Talk about that a little bit, bro.
Man, well, I had a full hip replacement done. I was just going to the doctor. I kept having a pain like in my side of my leg, like it felt like you would take a screwdriver and just jab it into your hip, and just constantly aching.
Yeah.
And finally I went to a doctor's appointment and they did the blood work, and it came back that I had osteonecrosis. What that is bone density disease.
Okay.
So it's pretty common. It ain't nothing that'll kill you or nothing, but just over time, your bones just start getting dense. And it got to where it was bone on bone, and it was rubbing on that nerve, and I just couldn't take it no more. And finally, I went to the doctor's office, and I was able to get the what you call that? What's the name? Excuse me, I'm sorry. What's that name? Sisters of Charity. Because I had to have the surgery done. It was gonna cost $100,000 plus, and of course I didn't have that kind of money. So I was like, where I'm gonna get that money from? I guess I ain't gonna have no surgery.
Right.
But I had a talk with my doctor, and the doctor spoke with somebody, and the Lord blessed me to be able to have to get that surgery, and they paid for like $8,000 to $9,000 worth of the surgery.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yes. And I had to pay like almost $1,200, for the rest of it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting, to get anything done because of how much, it was going to cost. But the Lord blessed me to be able to get that done.
Man, that's powerful, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you feel like everything is healed from there?
I mean, if I could lose this weight, now I got this belly, and I'm doing more quality control on the food truck. I done gained a couple pounds.
Okay.
But I'm good. My blood pressure, got to get that back right. But you ever drank the beet juice?
The bee, I ain't heard about the bee juice. What's the bee juice?
Beet juice it's good for blood pressure.
Okay.
So I'm trying the blood pressure regimen right now on the beat juice.
Okay.
Are you saying beet, like B-E-T,
yes.
beets?
Beets, yes.
Okay.
Beet juice. Yeah.
They go to the doctor over here. She about to look into it. She about to look into it. She gonna have me on some beet juice next.
But you can get it and it ain't bad.
Okay.
You like beets?
I eat pickled beets. That's
Okay.
my favorite.
Okay.
Yes. Now this one over here, I don't know if he will indulge in beets, but pickled beets is my thing. So, but you just saying straight beet juice with
Beetroot
no pickle
juice.
beetroot juice. Where you get it from?
Pruitt's on Dickerson Road.
Oh.
Shout out to Mr. Pruitt.
Shout out.
So it's Pruitt, kind of like what we used to have. Was it Haddock's Pharmacy on Charlotte, something like that?
That's the new Haddock's. Exactly.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, black on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give up his name one more time.
Pruitt's, Mr. Pruitt.
And you know his location.
It's on Dickerson Road. I don't know the exact address.
Okay. We're
But
gonna
it's,
look that thing up.
Pruitt's
and put it out
Pharmacy.
Yeah, because Jessica just chimed in. She said beets are good for the blood and help blood pressure. It's the best. So, Jessica Fields, thank you, because you know he gonna listen to you.
There. Yeah. Thank you, girl, for coming on in here. So, bro, like I said, this thing go by fast. Okay, and I told you, and we're not at the end, but we're getting there.
Okay.
So I want you to put out there in the atmosphere, man. Put out there in the atmosphere. What would you say to a young black man, knowing the life that you've been through, knowing what happened in your life, and knowing where you are in life now? What are some of the steps? What are some of the processes that you would give to a young black man right now in this day and time? First of all, I'm gonna throw the first one out there. You got to love our Savior Jesus Christ. That is the first thing that I have to throw out there, because without him nothing is possible. So I'm gonna throw that thing out there first, and you can piggyback off of me, Chris. But what was some of the things that kept you strong, bro, and made you stay at this level? Because, bro, you just said you've been in business how long, man?
It's been 15 years this March.
March, 15 years.
years.
And Chris, I'm blessed to say I'm 35 years in the game, man, in my business, bro.
Congrats.
And I'm trying to put out something for our black men, white men, Latinos, all the brothers. I'm trying to put something out there. What is a good staple or a good something to give to them before we get off this air tonight?
My thing, to me, you need to surround yourself with positive people, people that's got things going on, and then just find you a trade. It's cool to go work for somebody and do what you have to do to make the money, to pay the bills, but find you a trade.
That's good stuff, man.
Because a trade will stick with you. You can use your trade for life.
That's good, boy. That's good.
Yeah. Find a trade. Especially something that you love to do. And you can make it a business. Hey, the sky's the limit.
Wow.
Because it ain't work if you're doing what you love to do.
I was just finna say that, bro.
Hey, and I love what I do. I cook with love.
I was just finna say that, Chris.
Yeah.
If you find something that you love doing, y'all, because I never in my life thought I would be doing women's hair, bro. And I know, I gotta ask you the question. Y'all used to try to get at me, nigga.
Yeah, because you was doing girls' hair, women's hair.
I already know, y'all.
And we was
bro.
over at the barbershop cutting hair.
Yeah, so
but guess what? You was making more money than we was making.
But listen, I say that to the point to where even with you cooking and what we was talking about earlier, man, you were in the kitchen with your mom and you said those things. I wasn't in no beauty salon. I was out there playing the football and doing all that with y'all. But like you said, I found something that I love to do now, y'all. I get to speak to people I get to touch them. I get to really, really give them service. And I think that's what we love doing, is serving people. And that's the same thing Christ did. He served the world. He was such a servant to the point to where his service took him to all different eras of life, man. He was everything that everybody needed because of his service, man. He wasn't down here, and this is one thing I want to put out there. You're not down here to keep stuff to yourself or to think that you better or think that you the one that's doing everything. If you put service and servicehood in your life first, God will take you to a whole nother level in life, bro, because bro, you 15 years now.
Yes.
serving people though.
Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah, I never thought I'd be here. But guess what? I still got a lot more I want to do.
Wow.
I ain't done yet.
Wow, Chris.
I'm just getting started.
Man.
So, Chris, I got one question. This is on my mind. So, what was day one? Okay, I know Theodore mentioned how did you actually get started? What? Because you said you got a brick and mortar. Did you first do plates out of your home and then say, oh, it got too big, and then you went to the brick and mortar?
No, believe it or not, I had bought my grill. I got a smoker, a big trailer smoker that I had riding down the street one day and just happened to see it. And I was like, man, I could cook a whole lot of food on that thing. And, people have always came to the cookouts and birthday parties. And, I do all of the cooking and stuff for the events that we would have. And people would be like, man, that food's so good, man. You gonna make a killing.
Yeah.
If you sold food. And it was just in the back of my head. But all the time, people is saying this, man, can you cook this for me? I got some ribs. I want you to cook them for me. Would you cook them if I paid you? And I was like, man, it's 3-4 people done asked me that, and I done seen them the last couple of days. So, I might just cook something and see if I sell it. I did it. And all of the food, I sold all of it. I was like, wow. It kind of messed me up.
Yeah.
But that was actually the first time that I ever did it. I remember I cooked 4 slabs of ribs, and I sold them in less than an hour.
Wow.
So I would just get, my buddy, he owned a grocery store. And I had bought my grill, the grill that I had saw, and I would set up my tent, put my tables down. Me and my wife and my kids.
Yeah.
We would go out on the weekends and go down to the Piggly Wiggly on Dickerson Road. And we started out like that. It just got to going and it took off.
Wow.
Yeah. And actually, I was going to buy the food truck first before I had the brick and mortar. But, okay, let me tell you. We got just a few minutes.
You got a couple, yeah.
Okay, all right. So, check this out. So, one day, I just get online and I'm like, I'm tired of doing this, just standing out with this tent. The wind come by and blow my tent down in the parking lot. I got to go get it. So I want to get me a food truck. So I got online and got to looking. I found a food truck. It was down like in East Tennessee somewhere. I talked to the man. He told me how much he wanted for it. I said, oh, cool. I'll be down there to get it on Friday. This was like Tuesday or Wednesday. I needed a couple days, and then I could, go down there to purchase it. So the night before that I was supposed to go down on that Friday, on that Thursday, I called the man, and I was like, I'll be down there to pick the truck up tomorrow. I want it. I'm going to go ahead and, pay for it. He said, well, Chris, I got to apologize. I just sold the truck. He said, the guy gave me $1,000 more than you were going to give me for it, and I had to let it go.
Wow.
So I was like, really? It ain't even been 48 hours and it's gone.
Man.
But that's how it goes.
Yeah.
So for that to be said, I was mad. I'm riding around, I'm almost out of gas, and I pull into the gas station, get my gas, and as I'm walking, I see a man outside putting a sign on this building. I wasn't really paying no attention. So I got my gas, got ready to pull off, and as I drove down the street, this is like right next door to where I was getting gas at the exact same time. I had talked to this man about getting the food truck, and it's gone. And I see on this sign, the sign says for rent. I said, wow. I look, I already got the hood vent, and it's already set up to wait, because it used to be a little restaurant.
Okay.
I was like, wow. I went over, pulled back, caught the man as he was leaving. I was like, how much you want for this building? The man told me $900 a month.
Wow.
Whoa.
I said, excuse, how much you say? $900 a month. I was like, wow. Pulled over and I talked to the man. And sure enough, that's what it was. It cost me a first month and last month's rent. And I got the building, and the man even gave me 3 months free to go in and fix it up so I could get, some revenue coming in.
Yeah.
Now, God stopped me from buying that food truck.
To get you, come on.
To get me in that building.
Yeah.
And it took me, I guess maybe a month or so to get it up and running. But you had to, fund it with your permits and, all of that.
Yeah.
But it took me about a month to get up, so... Yeah, man, I remember July the 22nd.
Wow.
2013.
Wow. Y'all, I got to throw this scripture out there because we've been on here. We ain't gave no good script, y'all. Scripture. Matthew 7:7 says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open unto you. This universal spiritual principle gets a lot of people in trouble, y'all. And the reason why it gets people in trouble is because people don't truly believe. We ask for stuff, but we don't believe, man. And it's so crazy that you went there, bro, because I the same thing. I came home from a hair show and I said to my wife, I'm about to quit everything that I'm doing and go to hair school. My wife looked at me like, what?
Yes.
What? But I asked God and I heard him speak to me. So I know God was speaking to you for you to even go to that restaurant and everything that happened in that day. I know God was speaking through that whole situation, man.
Like I said, I couldn't understand it.
Bruh, could not understand what he was saying to me at that time, bruh. But I listened to what God was speaking to my mind, bruh. And I went straight to hair school, quit my job, quit school. I was at TSU trying to get a degree, and I had a wife that worked 2 jobs, bro, for me to go to hair school.
Yeah.
Okay. And look at today. Look at you 15 years later, bro.
Yeah.
Still in the game.
Yes, sir.
Still doing what we doing.
That's right.
And we blessed, bro.
Amen.
Yes,
Amen.
We are blessed, man.
Yes.
So I want to tell you this before we get off this air tonight, man. I am excited for you and your life.
Thank you, brother.
I pray, man, that we even be able to, do bigger things together, man.
Yeah.
Because
For
we
sure.
got some stuff that we finna pop off. We got this marriage ministry, man, that we finna pop off, and we gonna need a good caterer to come in and do some things, man. So, and then we'll be able to turn. It's all about the community and pushing each other, and that's one place that we gotta get in this lifetime. We got to bring each other up because ain't nobody gonna bring us up but each other, bro. So
that's right.
If there's any other person out there that has a business and they want to get on the show, it's just so happened Chris came to see me after he heard what I went through. He came to see me and I was like, bro, I looked at him, I said, that's a story right there. That's a show right there.
Yeah, sure did.
That's an inspiration right there. And bro, you have inspired me, man. I want to give this up to you, man. Continue to inspire people.
Yes.
Continue to be a light for people to see, man. Don't dim your light for nobody.
I got you.
Don't
I got you,
dim
bro.
it for nobody. Talk about G's. Make G's be one of the biggest food trucks that's gonna actually take you back into another brick and mortar that's gonna be bigger.
That's right.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
So we want to just say we love y'all all tonight, y'all. We got a little ring in the building, which is all good, but we want to say we thank you for tonight. Chris, I love you, bro.
I love you too, brother.
Man, to say next level, baby. You got anything you want to say before we get
I
off
just
this
want
air
to say
tonight?
congratulations. Can't wait to chase your barbecue.
Man,
Yes,
actually,
yes.
I'm going to come back and I'm going to bring some.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, all y'all hear me? That I'm committing to it. So we'll be back. I want y'all to do a review too.
Yeah.
When I bring it, and y'all let the people know how it was.
And better yet, want you to stop by Beverly's in Nashville and bring your truck one day and just go out there and sell your plates.
Hey.
He already know that's open to him.
Yeah.
He
Just
just
come
ain't
on
took
through.
time.
I just ain't made it yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
We
gonna hold
coming
you to
though. We
that.
coming.
He that's always open, bro. And cold, hot, I don't care
Right,
when you
because
want
we
to
all
come.
got to eat. Because we got the beauty shop, we got the barber shop, we got got the nail shop in the back. So hey, come on, and all our customer mind getting a plate, of course.
I'll pull up.
And then put it on your Facebook so everybody know where you at as well.
Yep. We're gonna do it.
Yes.
We building up each other, y'all, as we speak, y'all. We love y'all. This is the Teddy and Monica Show on Tab Nashville Gospel Radio, WFTB 104.1 FM. And then also, if you missed this show tonight, you can go to Sacrificial Conversations and check us out, you all. Like I said, y'all, we have had a blessed time once again.
Time.
G's Barbecue, remember that name, y'all. It's going to be special out here. It's going to go to a whole nother level. And believe it, everybody that's on this air tonight begin to pray for this business to go to the next level.
Yes.
We love y'all. Y'all be blessed.
Be blessed.
And we will see y'all next week. Y'all have a good night. I told y'all it was going to be a good conversation, Sacrificial Conversations. Did you subscribe yet? Hit that like button. You might get something that's going to help your life. Y'all be blessed.